Well, happy hump day, everybody. It is 8 o'clock and y'all know what it is. It is time for the flavor. So we first of all I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. That is Dark Skincare and Bazaar Spirits. So if you need to get into the spirit, get you some Bazaar Spirits. And if you need to get some skincare, then check out Dark Skincare. Also, I want to make sure we again shout out our executive producer. You know how we do, Felix Washington, and also Miss Shantae Barksdale for keeping us in the media, our social media director. And we got a lineup for y'all tonight of independent artists, and we got a couple of little bringbacks that I felt like it was a fan favorite. So we're gonna bring those back, and we want to hear from you guys. Just to remind you, you know, we are live streaming from Douglasville, Georgia, on Roku TV, and also you can tune into Facebook to check us out. And also, before I get started with the videos, y'all know I gotta let y'all know what the lineup is for the week. You know, after me every Wednesday at 9:30, we got the playlist. And then on Thursday, we are back in the bedroom with the Bedroom Chronicles. So 6 o'clock, y'all know what it is. And then on Friday, we got the Life Lounge at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, we have the conversation. Again, that is some conversation with people who had some experience in the prison system, and that may be something that you might want to tune into. It could be very interesting and enlightening. Also on Sunday, we got the talk show Kings and the Divas. The Divas come on at 4:30, and the Kings are bringing on in at 6:30. So y'all check them out. And then when we round it back out in the beginning of the week, we talking about the real estate tea. So if y'all need to get that tea on the real estate, then check out the real estate tea on Tuesday at 12:30. So make sure you check that out. And I got a special guest in the building. I got somebody co-hosting with me. Xavier has been out sick. We're gonna wish him well. He will be back. But I got a special guest in the building that is in film. He writes. So he's gonna be watching videos with me tonight and checking out what these artists are doing. And he probably could give you some tips on your video quality too. So if you're tuning in and your video is being played tonight, you make sure you listen to what this man got to say. Okay. So we got Mr. Lawrence Terrill in the building. What's up, Lawrence?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be here, sister.
I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad you were available and able to come out and join me tonight.
Yes.
You know, and to indulge in some snacks. They know,
they
know out there. I always got some snacks going on. You know, tonight we got a Dynasty favorite. We got them pretzels, them soft pretzel bites. We got a little salt and sweet going on.
They're looking good over here too.
All right, and partake, please, because I don't need to be adding. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep things going over here. So, you know.
You got it going on there. We talking about, you got it laid out over there.
Well, I got to keep it that way, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you to eat most of them.
Look, I'm trying to bring sexy back for 2021 myself too. So you can't see that baby.
Summertime is coming, right?
It's coming. That's why I gotta get it right. I got that winter fat up under here, so I gotta get it together. Yeah. So I've been doing my 2 crunches a day, so I'm good.
So tell our viewers, who are Flavor fans, who you are, what you do. Before we kick off the first video, we want to know who Lawrence Terrill is.
Okay. Lawrence Terrill. I am an actor. I'm a filmmaker, screenwriter, producer, songwriter, music producer, photographer, author, poet. Some everything. I love to create. I love the creative arts there. So anything I can do when it comes to creating, I love to have my hands inside it and just indulge in it. You know. Also, so with all that being said, I can't work a traditional 9 to 5 because you can never put creativity in a box.
That's right. That's like prison.
Exactly.
You know
exactly. I'm kicking the door down and getting the hell out.
Exactly. You got to break free.
I'm sorry.
So you recently moved here, correct?
Yes. From New York.
Okay,
yeah. So I was originally in the military for a period of time, and
you got that military look.
I hope that's a sexy look there. I'm from now. How sexy
he brought this sexy
look
girl.
Look at that rock glance.
You got your good side.
Give him a good side there. The rock glance. I can't do the eye thing, whatever, but we can work on that part.
Well, welcome to the A, man.
I'm glad to be here. You know what? I am really, really loving the A. You know, because oh my God, it's kings and queens running around here everywhere.
Yes,
you know, I literally lived around the world. You know, I lived in Germany, I lived in Hawaii, I lived in Japan. You know, and lived in New York, lived in Maryland. But I've never been to a place like Atlanta. You know, where I mean, just seeing Black people flourishing, you know, just loving each other. It's amazing.
That is the most awesome thing to see.
Oh my God, it's inspiring. It's very inspiring.
To see people of color, you know, they look like you and I, doing the darn thing.
Yes.
And that was one of the things when I moved here 18 years ago. I came and visited the first 2 times I came, and I was just so in awe of seeing just people of color in leadership roles and just living a great lifestyle. And it was just like, oh, I'm in. You know, I'm all in. I'm out.
Yes,
like,
I'm all in myself too. So I'm like, look, I'm right there in the pot with you. Drop me in.
I'm in. Yeah, put me on in the pot. Drop me in the bucket. You know. And you seem to fit right in. You were at an event that I was a part of last night.
Yes, you did an amazing job.
Thank you. And I didn't have to worry about you. You know what I mean? You know, I always try to make sure, you know, I invite guests. I try to make sure everybody's good. And you was just you was good. I was like, he good.
I had my hookah. I was in my own little world over there, you know, talking to everybody and just loving the love that was going on. I mean, the comedians, the songs, it was a really good vibe there. Really good vibe. I loved it. Good time. I'm looking forward to going back.
And there was some great folks that came out. I was really excited. Shout out to Miami Lounge over there in Norcross, Georgia. And the promoter Jay, who was building on Growing Sexy Tuesday, so I gotta show you that little love. You know, I think that's awesome.
Most definitely. You know, good brother. Good brother.
It was great. We had a good time. We're gonna kick off the first video, and then we're gonna come back and talk to you some more about what your projects are, what you got going on, and what we can expect from you in the A. Right. So the first video tonight is EKT40, and it is called Snake. Okay, y'all caught me eating on my pretzels, so I'm about to ask. So LJ, tell us more about what you got going
on. Well, I actually shot a short film in New York called The Dentist, and I just submitted that film to several different film festivals, like about 20-some film festivals.
Awesome.
Right, and I'm starting to get some good vibes back from it. It's already been accepted to one film festival already. And,
congratulations.
Thank you. And they end up hitting me back and asked me to submit it for 3 more categories in the film festival. I did that, and they selected it for those categories as well.
Awesome.
So I have that film that's going through the circuit right now. So I'm out here right now just building up a team of filmmakers, screenwriters, producers, directors. And so now I can start shooting things out here. I already had a team in New York,
so now you got to build a team.
COVID ran me the hell out. So now I got
pay attention, listeners. If you're in Atlanta and you're in this industry, he just said he is building a team.
Yes. Always looking for team members that's hungry, ready to make things happen, dedicated. And look, if you're about it, let's get it.
Awesome.
So, and if they got projects as well, they need help with or whatever, I'm more than willing to share the knowledge and give my knowledge of any type of capacity I can.
So with your projects, are you going to be doing like some of the things I see now is a lot of short films, short series, just little, everything is kind of doing little short stuff now.
Well, right now I'm actually I'm in the process. I have several short films already written. I'm going to be shooting those. I have a web series I'm going to be working on as well. I'll be shooting those. I'm working on building the funds up for for my feature-length films. I have a few feature-length films already written, so now that's going to take a little bit more money now. That's going to take a little more money to shoot those, so that's a bigger budget.
I'll show you
get there. Yes. So, and that's my goal for this year, to go ahead and figure out a way to get the money to pay for my major films. The short films are easy to shoot. I can shoot that in somebody's backyard or whatever. So it's easy to shoot those. It's the other stuff or whatever. Like when you have when you need to go bigger or whatever, like the bigger locations. And I think for a filmmaker, it's just being creative. Just find ways to shoot something in the same space and make it look different like 5 different times, because you can easily do that. Like when I was going through film school, whatever, we had the same location and you wouldn't know that we shot like all these different films in the same location because of the way we decorate, put some fake curtains up on the wall or whatever. Put different colored couches and rugs and create this good space up.
That is really awesome.
So so that's the goal, making things happen here.
So you're gonna be doing some casting calls.
Yes, I am. I'll be doing a backstage, actors access. Oh yes, look at my page too now. So yeah, most definitely. Look, Hey, look, sister showed me this film she's in. Oh my God, you should see the hair just wiggling back. She get choked out, wiggling the hair back or whatever, fighting.
Man, all my friends are mad at him right now. They all want to beat him up. I'm like, listen, it's not real.
You know what's crazy thing is? It's funny how some people it's funny how some people can't compartmentalize that between real and fake or whatever. What is I remember hearing a story about a woman. She hated Danny Glover because of what he did to Sophia, Miss Seeley. No, I hate him because he beat Miss Seeley up.
Can't let it go.
She couldn't let it go.
Wow.
She hated everything he was in.
Sweetie, he's an actor.
Exactly.
That being said, we're going to come back to you, Lawrence. We're going to kick off the next video tonight, and that's Ace Boogie, Kicking Pimpin'.
Let's get it.
All right. That was Kicking Pimpin'. And also, just to remind you guys, if you got that flavor, if you're somebody that has that flavor, we want to see you. We want you to submit your videos and see how you can get your video play on the flavor. So if you are R&B, pop, rock, whatever you are, this is the flavor. So we like all kinds of flavors. And also, if you want to show some love, you can definitely hit us up in our Cash App, which is $TV 1061. And for those of you artists who are submitting content, you can submit your video to 1061tv@gmail.com. That's your YouTube link, please. Please submit your YouTube link to 1061tv@gmail.com. And once again, if you would like to support the show, if you would like to show some love, and make sure we keep what we're doing, you can definitely donate to us at $TV 1061. And now we're going to swing on back over here to Lawrence for a moment.
Sure.
So it's funny you were talking about how people really believe the characters are who they are, because they were saying that about, you ever watch Power?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So in the previous Power, Malik, right, he was like on an elevator somewhere, but the actual guy that played, just regular, and this guy was going, I should beat your ass. You need to listen to your father, and blah, blah, because everybody was starting to hate Tariq. That's his name, Tariq. So people started to just hate him because he was just a problem. And this dude actually was just mad at him, or he's like, oh man, I'm acting. Like he had he was acting.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
It's very crazy. But at the same time too, I say, you know what? As an actor, that's when you know you did your job.
Exactly.
When you can make a person feel some type of way. Either you make them hate you, you make them love you, you make them cry, you make them excited. You've done your job as an actor there. Because the job as an actor is to move a person to make them move in the direction you want them to move. You're making people dance to your rhythm. And it's crazy how we get connected to our emotions and the way we feel about something, and people can actually feel the way we feel. Think about this. If you're in Popeye's Chicken or KFC, eating your chicken, your 2-piece and a biscuit, and a fight breaks out, right? And you hear this woman, this man over there going off or whatever, or these two people or whoever going off, and you're gonna stop in the middle of what you're doing and stop eating your chicken, and you're gonna look to see what the hell's going on. It's like, hold on. You gonna put your chicken down. I mean, they interrupt your meal to watch what they got going on, So, and that shows you how when we get emotionally connected to our emotions, people automatically just tap into it, So that's what I love being an actor.
And I guess that's why it was easy for me to transition, like the trailer that you saw me in. That was my first time acting, but really, when you think about it, when I'm performing, I perform through emotions. So any song, if I'm doing a song that's more attitude driven, then I'm giving you attitude. If it's more sexy, I'm giving you sex appeal. If it's like that pop fun song, I'm giving you that feel good feeling. So really, it's
stage performance.
It's all pretty much goes hand in hand. And I guess that's why artists end up going into the acting, business and start playing those scenes and stuff. And I had a ball doing that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like dress up.
I had such a good time.
Yeah, it's like Halloween every day.
Yeah, you know, it was so much fun, and I was like, "We'll be doing it again." You know, I'm ready. Come on, when you coming down here? You know, because the guy I worked with is out of New York, and actually the writer is here. On Thursday she'll be in town, so I'll be spending some time with her. Okay. And I'm excited to talk to her more about it and find out when we are going to start shooting again to get ready to finish the series. You know, I'm excited. So I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know you are. I'm watching TV and I'm looking at emotions and stuff, and I'm trying to make sure I want to do that.
See, that's what I say. I just say everybody's an actor. Yeah. Right? Only difference between an average actor and a trained actor is a trained actor knows how to take somebody else's words and make it their own in front of a camera or in front of an audience. Yeah. That's the only difference. Yeah. You know, it's the average person. You actually hold up a cell phone and say, "Ooh, that was great. Do it again." And they're like, "Oh shit." You sure you want me to do it again? Okay, come back to me. Pass.
Yeah, they kept telling when I did the audition that she was blown away, and she was like, "Are you sure you never acted before?" And I was like, "I have never acted before," you know. Yeah. But I mean, it was like I read the script, and this is what the scene was, and I was like, "Okay," you know. And I just, you know, he comes to the door, and I'm like, "Terry, where you been all day with my car?" You know, and I put myself in that moment of if somebody took my vehicle and was gone all day with it, like it's theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is how I'm gonna act.
I mean, and that's the basis of it. That's where you start at. Right. I did the TV show Lost. Right. It's an old TV show. Won the Golden Globe. It's a great show. Right. Right. And I auditioned for that show, and the director asked me, "Have you ever acted before?" And I thought about it for a second. I was like, "Do you count lying to get out of trouble when I was younger as acting?" He thought about it. He's like, "Okay, good answer. Okay, let's see you. Let's see you do the audition." Right. You know. So I did audition. He liked me, and then he's like, "Okay, now let's see you act to get out of trouble." So he got the casting director to come up and act with me, and by the two of us just doing this impromptu scene or whatever, it blew him away, and I got the part. Wow. Well, actually, I didn't get the part I auditioned for because he said I looked like a killer. So I gotta get a little hard.
Oh, and I can look like a killer.
I'll tell you, let me put a gun in my music video.
So
Pastor Cash put a gun in my video. Look, hold up, brother, hold up. I'm hard. What are you talking about?
Watch you bleed.
Exactly. Look, I'll bite your face off.
Right, exactly. Because I'm like,
yeah, but I'm glad the part that I got though, because the part I was in, it actually had a reoccurring role. So I did that episode, and then it came back. Okay. You know, so it was a great character to play. You know, I had to use my Nigerian accent in there a little bit too. We
gotta hear that one.
Oh. Matter of fact, I think it was one line. Are you a kid, father?
Well, can you say it and do the next video?
Let's see that. Hardcore making moves.
Well, there it is. Hardcore making moves. Hey, and we are back. And just again, a reminder, if you are looking to sponsor on Roku Television, once again, as our previous commercial said, hey, reach out to 1061tv@gmail.com. We love sponsors. And once again, shout out to our sponsors who do support us. And that is DOS Skincare and Bizarre Spirits. Check those folks out. Check out their websites, IG, and see what they got going on, and show them some love and support if you have needs for those items or products. We are still here talking to my guest co-host for the night, and that is Mr. Lawrence Terrill, and talking about more things about what your plans are, like, since you're now in the A. What are some of the things that you when you said I'm going to Atlanta, this is what I want to do, even on the business and personal. Are there some things that you want to do here in Atlanta personally and on the business tip?
Okay. Like I said, personal tip is by me getting out the military and being out of school and training and stuff like that. Now the thing is just getting life organized, right? Because when I was in acting school, I couldn't act. When I was going to school for filmmaking and acting and all this stuff, I couldn't do any auditions for any movies and stuff like that. So now that things are like more leveled out now. So I'm doing more auditions now. My agent is actually sending me stuff left and right. So I gotta burn those bad boys out and get them back to the casting directors so I can, I can move on to continue the things that I'm doing. So but I'm really hardcore pressed with getting my stuff out there and really moving now with getting my short films, getting my feature length films, and getting my web series out there and done. So and also just making contacts and networking and connecting with individuals because no one can do this alone. No one can do it alone. I don't care who you are. You may be the greatest thing since sliced bread and Jesus Christ, but you can't do it alone. So even Jesus didn't do it alone. He had three. Right. He had two more people to help him out.
It takes a team effort.
It takes a team effort. Yeah, it takes a team effort. And that's my goal is to really get that network and build this team up so I can really get out there and start shooting things and just make things happen, and chase the dream.
All right, that's the way to do it. You only live once, as they say, YOLO. So we're gonna move on to the next video. Video number 6 is Gennaro Ortiz, and it is Later. All right. So as we're back and we're talking to Mr. Lawrence Terrill, and we were talking about putting that team together and knowing that you can't do any of this by yourself. You do have to have some like-minded individuals that you can partner up with, to make a lot of these things happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you, since you've been in Atlanta, have you already met some individuals, or do you work with people that you already know? So how's that going?
Well, it's a combination. I've met a lot of people out here that's hungry for it. That's actually motivated and doing their own thing. So got people. Met a guy last night. His name Will the Shooter. Met him last night, and he's got his own thing going on. And he was telling me about the projects he's got going on. So linked up with him. Linked up a few more videographers out here. My cousin is out here. He's a filmmaker too, so he has a lot of equipment. I already have a lot of equipment. I met a lot of different actors already. I'm just out and about. I look at it this way. Anytime I go out, that's an opportunity to network. Because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're talking to.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
We actually had a conversation about this last night about being more respectful. When you're out and about talking to people, because just you never know who you talk to. Exactly. Just be nice.
What's wrong with just being nice?
Yeah, exactly. Treat others like how you want to be. You don't want them to slap you in your face and curse you out or whatever. So, just be nice, play nice, know. So, and you never know,
just being nice. I mean, what is wrong with just being nice to people? I mean, right now I have a great opportunity to work with a legend in this business.
Yes.
Just because, and I didn't know who he was, and I was just being nice. You know, he spoke to me. I was being nice, and we was striking up a conversation. I helped him put his table tents and stuff out. Me and my manager, and come to find out this individual was somebody that is somebody in this industry that could do some things and took an interest, and was like, I like to check out your stuff, and that was just from being nice, just being personal.
You're already a personal, nice person already. I see you as somebody, that lady that'll be inside the church, fixing everybody's plate. Baby, you want some chicken on that plate, baby? Go get some greens on that, baby. You good? Go tell your mama I miss her. I hope she feel better. Come on back, okay? All right. Who next? Come on, baby. Come on, get your plate, baby.
I was raised, we had to make sure our guests would take, because if we can't eat, it's everybody else is sitting there. So I'm like, are you okay? Did you have what you need? Because I can't eat till you. You know what I'm saying? Till you good. You got to eat for the children, eat first. You got to do the children. You know what I'm
them children.
The children got to eat first.
Baby, go get your sandwich. Baby, go get your sandwich.
You want some on that plate? Did you want some macaroni? You don't want no macaroni. Okay, you want some cabbage? You don't. Yeah, you want cabbage. Okay.
Go get your cabbage, your greens, your sandwich, baby.
What about then the guests in the house? What would you like on your plate? Would you like some turkey? Would you like, because we can't eat till everybody else gets kept, So we had to make sure everybody good.
That's that natural Southern hospitality.
But see, I ain't a Southerner. I'm a Jersey girl.
And that's crazy. Hold up, your mama. Where your mama from?
My mother was from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What about your mama?
Grandma, Pennsylvania. We're East Coast.
Where your daddy?
Daddy was from. Where my father originally? No, he's Jersey.
Jersey. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. But I do. a lot of people from down south actually flocked up to
yeah, our
parts
families,
too, so.
if you go further down the line, it's from more like North Carolina area.
Okay.
Not too far south, but like North Carolina, a good bit of our family, maybe some in Virginia.
Okay.
But as far as like my immediate family, grandmother, father, mother, you know, all my aunts and uncles, everybody was raised. You know, we're a Christian family though, you know, too. So we truly, you know, believed in, you know, when you go to the house, you better be on the straight and narrow, and you better not even say darn. Too close to that.
You're right, too close. You're replacing that word. I know you're replacing it.
I know what you wanted to say, but I didn't say it though.
Too close.
Right.
We're not taking that. We don't talk like that in this household. I got kicked out of somebody's household because I said something close to that or whatever. You know, I'm like, are you serious?
I'll be looking at you. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll be looking at you like, say, darn. I'll be like, oh, you gonna get it. I'll help you now.
Yeah, and that's what the kids was looking like. They was like,
yeah. Just say, darn.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at my grandma.
I lost twice. We played Tecmo Bowl, and from that point, I lost the game and that, and also I got kicked out of the house too. Oh, yeah. So it's like, I lost twice.
You're not being a team player. Well, with that being said, would you like to introduce the next video?
Sure. The next video is going to be from Cadis J. Australia, Martyr Card.
All right. We had a little issue with that little Martyr Card video. We're sorry about that. But if you want to know more about the Martyr Card, well, it is something that you can find out in Atlanta because that is our transit system. So I know it's not the video, but if you want to know about the Martyr Card, that's what it is. Okay. So anyway, so back to you,
yes,
Mr. LJ. So we're talking a little bit about you know, as far as like what you're going to be doing in terms of like more. Now you saying you want to do more acting now, or?
Oh, I'm most definitely doing more acting now. So it's like I have an agent. I've had my agent for going on 2 years now. Going on 2 years now. So as soon as I got a film academy, once I graduated school from there, I ended up going to Mississippi for a bit, and my agency is actually represented out of Mississippi, in an action talent agency, and they've actually been doing phenomenal work. All the actors that they've been doing phenomenal work. Last show I was in was in Brian Cranston's new show, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an amazing show. If you've never seen that show, then
I never check it out.
Yeah, it's an awesome show.
Okay.
So, but like I said, with my agent, she's an amazing agent. Her name is Angie Moncrief. I like to call her Angie the Great. Angie the Angelic. But she's amazing, and she gets me a lot of work there.
Nice.
So,
nice.
and
that's awesome.
like I said, the cast that she has, the group that she has. Awesome actors,
nice.
And doing
it's
all
so awesome.
Things.
I'm learning so much more terminology as I, hear from the videography perspective, just from an actor or actress's perspective, and not knowing that I would ever go into this lane,
It's funny how that works out.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I would always say, "Oh, if I was an actress, I want to play that role," and "Oh, if I was an actress, I want to play this role." Yeah. And it's so funny because I'm gonna have an opportunity to play an attorney in a series called The Politician. Somebody asked me to. Oh yeah, I was like, he gave me the script. He gave me the script and was like, "You can pick your role," and I was like. So I'm reading it and I'm like, oh yeah, I think that's me. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't be the attorney. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that.
It's nothing like that, It's nothing like being able to just go inside a movie and just pick the role that you want to play and just be creative with it, and just I'd say is picking roles that really, really challenge yourself. It's like, look, this is farthest thing from me, So now I'm playing this character over here, and it's like, oh. Hold up, it's like, greedy,
Well, for me, Carla is really not me because I am not that. I'm not gonna say weak, but like I would never date a married man, and I would definitely not put up with his crap. So
I understand.
In that moment, I had to play more of like he's more the aggressor. And I'm like, because would nobody be getting in my face? Boy, you would think I was 6'1", you know, and a dude. You really?
I see how you did that role.
You gonna get it right? But like, you know, in the beginning, like in the scene where I had to do the audition, I was just like, you know, I was like, what are you doing? I mean, you know, I had to play this kind of more weak kind of more like meek, more like I'm just so heartbroken and I'm just almost begging him to stop doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? Which I would be giving him lock and changing the keys, the door, the locks, and taking keys and putting the clothes outside.
The Andrew Bassett one. Get that your shit.
Yeah, get your like shit. Bonfires and stuff with your Gucci. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would be doing.
I get it.
So that was like really, because I'm like, okay, but it's acting, so that's what it is. You have to challenge yourself to do something that is outside of you, you know. So, and that was definitely not me, because I definitely would be calling the locksmith. Yeah, come on over here and change those locks. He ain't coming back here.
It's a done deal. You're done, brother.
Exactly.
You're done.
It's right. Because see me, I'm like, why is she even talking to him? Why is she the way he's married?
Yes.
We ain't doing that. So we're gonna get to the next video. And it's funny because this is Justice Allah with Girlfriend.
Let's see what this is about.
Yeah. All right. So that was Justice Allah Girlfriend. So let's dig into your personal life. With that being said,
oh damn. Okay.
So how does that work out for you? And I know, like, for entertainers and people in this field, like, how does that work out for you as far as relationship wise, as far as your personal life?
You know what I would say for me, relationship wise, I'm still single right now. I'm single, you know, I'm single by choice or whatever, you know, because me being an actor, right, and being in this industry, every woman can't deal with that.
Yep.
No, every woman can't deal with that, because I mean, it's like pretty much this. Picture this. It's like, baby, you know, my job is to kiss another woman, right? You okay with that? Okay. Nope. Exactly. A lot of women won't be, you know.
I'm like, cut. Like, you can't do that. I can't. Why not?
She said, "Baby, let's go pay the bills here. Let's go pay the bills."
Better go get you a grocery store job.
I say a lot of women can't deal with that, so that's why I said it's best for me to be single right now and just know. So when I'm making my millions, and I'm on screen and got to kiss another woman, she's like, "Baby, you do that, baby. You do that.
You didn't kiss her good enough.
I'm telling you. I mean, she might pull me off stage, baby.
Right.
Do it better.
Do it right this time.
Exactly.
Like you mean it.
Look, that's $1 million kiss, baby. You better get it right.
Excuse me. Let me have a conversation with him. Let me get him straight, because I don't know what that was.
Exactly. He kiss you right now.
I'm really, like me. I'm definitely not doing nudity, and I don't want to do the kissing.
But you gotta have those. You gotta have those stipulations for you. Find those stipulations for yourself. You know. So
I don't want to do that, and part of that is really because of, I don't want to do that to the guy that I'm with. You know, when I get a chance to be in a relationship, that's just, and it's just not something I want to do, to be kissing all these different people.
I understand.
It's just not something I want to do, and I'm definitely not a nudity person. So
I understand.
I'm like, now if y'all want to put a body double, go ahead.
Yeah. And you know, I'll be like, Hollywood has preyed on women for a long time. You know,
you can see it.
Yeah.
You can, you know, and I, from you being a guy behind the camera and shooting stuff, you can see some of the movies that is unnecessary. Like, it's like, you like, so what was that for the guy to get his rocks off, you know? And it was like, you can tell, like, the scene was just so, I'll give you a case in point. So, you know, for that scene that I did, and one of the scenes I had to, she was like, you know, the writer wanted me to wear lingerie, but she let me pick what I wanted to wear. And I was like, long as it's covering me, you know, like, I'm cool with something that's like a bathing suit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So as long as I'm covered, it's not raunchy, it's classy. So when I came out, I was classy, and they was like, oh my gosh, you look beautiful. And I was like, thank you. You know, because it was all classy, everything's covered. So I had like boy shorts on.
Yes.
So we were shooting in the hotel, and it was funny because it was a scene where I have my cell phone and I'm getting pissed off because he's not here yet.
Yes.
So I'm like, trying to throw the phone down. So he's like, you know, so the director is like, the scene is, you know, you're looking at your phone, you're trying to get him, he doesn't respond, and then you're pissed, so you jump off the bed and you go to the window, and that's when you see him out the window with his wife downstairs arguing. So I get it. That's exactly how I would be if I felt like somebody was doing that to me. So the DP goes, well, why don't you crawl across the bed like a cat? And, like with my butt on it. I said, first of all, I said, my butt ain't gonna be all up in that camera. I said, I said, and I wouldn't do that. I said, if I was pissed off with my man, I would jump off the bed and roar aggressively. And he was like, man, because he knew what he was doing. He was trying to get his.
Yeah, it's like, that's why you're the DP. You're not the director.
Right, exactly. And he was like, listen, that woman will break that camera. He was like, get the shot, man. Exactly. He was like, Dynasty, do what you would do. And I was like, okay. Like, this guy. Okay. And you see that in film, you can tell like it was a total unnecessary shot of a woman's blood or her breasts, or they're going down. You're like, this camera guy's a trip. Like, you're really trying to get your box off, man.
Yeah, that's it though. I'll say for me, when it comes to acting, the thing that with me, I'm not trying to do no intimacy with another man. But look, me personally, I'll probably do a nudity scene. I mean, pay me the right money. Look, you'll see Chocolate Thunder come out everywhere.
Oh, right now, y'all heard it, ladies. Hey. Y'all heard it, ladies.
Surfing.
And he said, "Look, I ain't going." I'm just saying. We gotta move to the next video, and that is Kissy Love, My Love. Alrighty, we are at the end of the night. So before we go, I want to make sure we give y'all the lineup. Yes, we are sad. LJ is sad. We're all sad, but we will be back next Wednesday. So, you can be happy about that. So the lineup, don't y'all forget about the lineup for the week. We have the Real Estate Tea on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you have yours truly, Dynasty Smith, on the Flava at 8 o'clock. And then you got the playlist at 9:30. And on Thursday, we taking it to the bedroom with the Bedroom Chronicles. And then on Friday, we got the Life Lounge. So get some life lessons on the Life Lounge. And then on Saturday, we had the conversation. And then on bringing it on home, on Sunday, we got the Talk Show Divas and the Talk Show Kings. So y'all make sure y'all tune in with us, stay with us. We are on Roku, streaming live from Douglasville, Georgia. We are also reminding you that if you want to get your video played on the Flava, then you have to send that YouTube link to 1061tv@gmail.com. This is your host speaking. I'm looking for some more stuff, y'all. Send me some flavors. Send me some R&B, send me some pop, send me some rock, send me something. Just send me something. Send me some flavor. Okay? So with that being said, also if you would like to show us some love, you can also do that at $TV 1061. That is our Cash App, $TV 1061. Again, we are on Roku TV. If you would like to sponsor, make sure you hit us up on that same email, 1061tv@gmail.com. And before we go, we're going to get some final words from Mr. LJ. He's going to tell you where you can find him and see what he's doing. And also, he's going to take us out with the last video of the night, the #1 video.
All right. Well, if you want to get in touch with me, you can actually reach me on Instagram. My Instagram is The Real Lawrence Terrill. That's Terrill with TERRILL. Or you can reach me on my website, which is www.lawrenceterrill.com. And going on this last video is going to be Asian Nicole. Crazy.